This looks like shit. There's something growing on this motherfucker, dude. What is that?
Goodness, dude, that's...
What the fuck is that? Taste it.
No.
Oh. Ew. Oh,
Does it come off? Scratch it.
I'm not touching that.
Sandbox.
Let's get cracking.
I'm Nate.
I'm Big Juicy James.
We got a new table.
It looks pretty.
I was at work and I was scrolling through Marketplace and I seen this lot of games and I think it was like $100. He dropped it from $100 to $40 and I was like, you know what? I'll buy it. I was messaging him about the games and he sent me a picture of a box full of some computer stuff and he asked me if I'd be interested in that also and I was like, nah, man. I mostly just collect video game stuff and stuff like that. He was like, well, I do have this and that, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'd be into that. I'm gonna save that for the next video though.
Oh, yucky.
Yeah. Here's the PlayStation 2 games.
Jesus fuck.
Okay, there's one PlayStation 1 game.
Just fucking shove this shit in the floor, dude.
This is the bundle of games that I bought for $40. Xbox, PlayStation 2, and
PS1 and Xbox 360.
just one of those.
Okay, was this the fuckhead that drew on everything?
Yeah, so unfortunately, on a lot of these discs and some of the manuals and some of the game cases, this dude wrote his name on them.
Who does that shit? I used to have a neighbor that they would always want to borrow shit, right?
Yeah.
And every time he borrowed anything of mine, his mom would write my fucking name on it. And dude, I did not like that whatsoever. I'd get it back and have a permanent marker on the front of it. My name. What the fuck, dude? Who does that? Like, if I give it to you and it's in pristine condition, don't go writing your my. If I wanted my fucking name on it, I want to put my own fucking name on it, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, my mom would be so upset every time I get so, you ain't ever letting them borrow nothing again. I was like, but that's my buddy.
For PlayStation 1, Hot Shots Golf 2. Xbox 360, Halo 3 ODST.
Halo. Can't go wrong with Halo and oh man.
Missing the story mode disc, I guess.
Dun 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 dun.
But the manual's in there
Go
with,
figure.
with his name on the inside of the case and the manual. And on the front. You want to do PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox.
Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Pretty good game.
Good Mortal Kombat game.
It's in there. Oh, somebody's got a...
Cheat codes. Is that what that is? Cheat
Yeah,
codes?
right on the back of a
A
Big
map.
Sandy.
Wait a minute. Let's see this. This is
Map.
MapQuest, dude. How I know where this is.
Somebody's going to...
I dated a girl from this area for a minute.
Her name was Big
She
Sandy.
lived right here.
Her name was Big Sandy.
That's crazy. You want map directions from Big
What year?
Sandy
Yeah, what
to
year?
Spring Street, Newcastle, Indiana. It takes you 7 hours and 19 minutes. Holy fuck, dude. This is where the treasure is.
It'll tell you when it was made, too. 2002.
Like, fuck. Let's make that trip. Dude,
Just found a game trip.
There's cheat codes on this thing too, by the way. What the
Mortal
fuck?
Kombat.
They had to go to fucking Indiana to get these cheat codes. Alright. Making you a promise, Internet. We're going to go to this location in Big Sandy, Tennessee. And we're going to travel to Spring Street, Newcastle, Indiana. It's going to take us 7 hours, 19 minutes. In 22 years, let's see if this route still exists. Make us famous and we will do this. I promise
that
you, we
route.
will make this fucking trip if you make us famous.
It's kind of like a video game quest.
If we get 500,000 subscribers or followers, we will make this fucking trip. Just for the fuck of it.
It's not gonna happen.
It might not happen, but I'm
it
making this
does.
promise to you right now. If it does happen, we will make that trip.
I'm gonna leave it in this Mortal Kombat case. Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
Banger!
Banger. I love the
Banger.
Tony Hawk games. No manual.
No manual, but
But-
a banger.
Yes. Platinum hits. Big bumping.
Dog shit. Their food tastes a lot better.
There's Pocket Bike Racers in here.
Ah,
So
duped.
that must mean Pocket Bike
Oh,
Racer
it's got 2 of the Burger King games.
has Big bumping in it.
And he did the old switcheroo.
Yeah, so we will put those in their respective places.
Those games are not good, but I will say it's kind of fun knowing you have them. I've only played one, and it was not those 2.
Now, since we are talking about Burger King games,
Oh,
Sneak King.
And there she is.
Yep.
This is the only one I've played. The only
With the
thing
manual.
I said, my ex-wife used to work at Burger King when she was still in high school, and her sister worked there too, so we got a stack of these for free.
Grabbed by the Ghoulies.
Interesting. Never played it, but I've seen gameplay. It's a Rareware game. It's after Microsoft acquired Rareware, and this is one of the first Microsoft Rareware games. One of the early ones. I won't say first.
Yes, and it is in there, manual and all.
Rareware made Donkey Kong Country, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo-Kazooie. A lot of good games.
The only thing with this game, the plastic part of the case is missing, so he took Scotch tape and taped it, the cover of the game, all over this box, instead of just putting it in a different case, which is upsetting.
What a piece of shit.
But, you know.
Couldn't switch cases.
Yeah.
Could have swapped it with one of the fucking Burger King games.
Yeah. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix.
Pretty decent. Those Midnight Club games are aight. You don't have as much freedom. It's just strictly like racing. But most of the Midnight Clubs are like open world, like a lot like Grand Theft Auto. And it's a Rockstar game, so that kind of makes sense.
NBA Live 2004.
Sports game.
Sports, and it's in there, complete box. NFL 2002 Fever.
Okay, I'm knocking on sports games. They might be fun, whatever. I'm just not a sports game fan. And you could build a fucking house out of all the fucking sports games you find in the wild.
Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer. Xbox.
I think this is kind of like in the same line as like the Tony Hawk games, because wasn't it like Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX, and they had other games that were in this. Who made that game?
Activision.
Oh yeah, it was them that made a Tony Hawk game. So they made a lot of these games where they took like the big names and all these like extreme sports, and they gave them a video game.
They just try to capitalize off of Tony Hawk because Tony Hawk was so successful. They was like, well, let's do a
Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX was actually pretty fucking fun. Never played that one though. It might be fun. If it's got the same mechanics as Tony Hawk, it can't be bad.
No.
Then again, I could be wrong.
Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2.
I know nothing about Baldur's Gate, but I know they made a newer game in the last few years, and a lot of people fucking play it.
Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex.
Semi-banger.
Yes.
Not as good as the first 3 Crashes, but I would say a pretty solid game.
Reckless The Yukazu Missions.
The Yakuza.
Yakuza Missions.
Yakuza is like a Japanese mafia.
Madden 06. NFL.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. It's sticky on the back.
Oh, nope, he tagged it.
He tagged. NCAA Football 2004.
Jesus Christ. Okay, there are so many series of football games.
Oh, okay.
What's the real difference here?
This ain't what's in here. It is.
It's a mystery.
Phenom.
Let me see it.
Ballers Phenom.
That don't look normal.
DreamWorks Shark Tale.
I don't know.
I mean, I love this movie growing up. I mean,
We have age gaps.
yeah.
It might be a good platforming game. Who knows?
It's fucking untouched. Maybe it ain't such a great game.
Yeah, I see this game all the fucking
Sega
time.
GT 2002.
And
Jet
it's
Set
always,
Radio
it's always
Future.
a double pack.
And I played the demo for this fucking game over and over and over again on Xbox, and I love Jet Set Radio.
Jet Set Radio is like
Yes.
the rollerblading game.
Yes, I love it. Spray painting and all that good shit. Oh, that disc looks fucking terrible. It's crashed up to hell. Look at that.
Yeah, he's definitely been flinging this across the room a time or two.
Frogger Beyond.
I own this game.
It is in there.
Is that a manual for fucking SSX Trickier 3?
It's upside down.
Oh.
You actually need one of those, don't you? No,
It's
what?
a manual for NBA Street. NFL
Okay.
Street, my bad. I stand
NFL
corrected.
Street. NBA Live 2003.
Put it down. Don't even look. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's a decent
Star
one.
Wars, Jedi Outcast, Jedi Knight.
Those are pretty cool games, man. I got that on Switch on the Limited Run series. Pretty fun stuff.
And it is in there, and it doesn't look
It's
that
set
bad.
after Return of the Jedi, dude. I fucking love Star Wars.
Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. And it is in there.
Before they made all the new fucking Star Wars movies, this was kind of your story past Return of the Jedi.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
It's like an RP. That's a long fucking game.
Yes. Madden 2002.
Ah, fucking put it down. There it is. That's it there. Put it down.
Yeah. Just so I can throw that across the room.
Yeah. Dude, we're gonna have a pile of sports games in the corner. We should have a box. Sit in the corner where all we do is fling the sports games into a box.
We just throw them in
Let's
a box
do
and
that.
pile it up.
We'll call it the shit box.
All right.
The shit box 25.
Shit box.
Shit box 25. You're
We got
getting
the
another.
sandbox and the shit box over there.
And at the end of the year, we'll take our shit box and we're going to take it to the local game store and we're going to trade all the shit in for some good shit.
Can you imagine rolling into the game store with just a shitload of sports
If
games?
we lose, what the fuck? What
Yeah.
are we going to do with it?
Fucking give it to Goodwill. Spider-Man for Xbox.
You're too fucking limited, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's...
It has the feel of the old Spider-Man games on PS1, but the thing is, dude, it's like it had potential to be better.
Yeah, I can see that. Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
I don't really know much about this game. Mega Man X7. What can you say about this? I like Mega Man to an extent. I'm not like a hardcore Mega Man fan, but everybody shits on this game. Say it's one of the worst Mega Man games in the series, supposedly. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I never played an Avatar game. I've seen the show. It's alright. What do you think?
I like the show.
Medal of Honor Frontline by EA Games. War games. Sometimes they're fun. Sometimes, what kind of fucking case is this?
I don't know. I was wondering that when I got it. It's like a weird...
Rental case. Sports, baseball, manuals in there. Need for Speed Carbon.
That's a good one.
Pretty good one.
Me and my brother grew up playing it.
Manual is in here. Star Wars Battlefront 2. This is a fun game. Manual is in there too. This is one of the first games I ever bought my first PS2, by the way. It's alright. It's alright. Guitar Hero 2. Guitar Hero.
Yeah, you can't say much about that.
A lot of people like Guitar Hero. This one's got songs on it. ATV. Off-Road Fury 2. Ninja Turtles. It's the early 2000s Ninja Turtles. Marvel Nemesis. Rise of the Imperfects. It's another kind of a Marvel superhero game I know nothing about. Stitch. Experiment 626. The first Lilo and Stitch game on PS1 is like Crash Bandicoot. Pretty fun game. This one I've never played, but I do own it. FIFA 07, another sports game. FIFA 1. It's in there. It is... Oh, a blue disc.
Shiny, pretty.
Early PS2 game. Guitar Hero. It's Guitar Hero.
You can't say much back.
The original Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is cool. This looks like shit. There's something growing on this motherfucker, dude. What is that?
Goodness, dude, that's...
What the fuck is that? Taste it.
No.
Oh. Ew.
Does it come off? Scratch it.
I'm not touching that. SOCOM Navy SEALs 3. Don't know shit about it. It's in there. Yep.
I like your reaction. It's in there.
Well,
I don't know.
The Legend of Alondar. What the fuck is that? It's in there.
It's a
Blue.
Zelda knockoff.
Is it?
No, I don't know.
18-wheeler American Pro Trucker. funky case. Max Payne, the first Max Payne.
Greatest hits.
It's in there. Greatest hits. Ace Combat 4. I had a friend that used to play these games, dude. These are boring as shit. It's just like flight simulation type games. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Now,
I don't know where the second one went.
Duel Masters. I'm gonna tell you something about fucking Duel Masters. I don't know nothing about this game, but I used to somewhat like collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was young. Well, then this shit came out not long after I started collecting. I was like, dude, that's like Duel Monsters, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh. So I bought a shit ton of these fucking Duel Master cards, right? I'm the only person I think I ever met
That bought some
that
cards.
had Duel Master cards, dude. I don't remember nobody getting into that shit. Star Wars Episode 3.
Revenge of the Sith. I'm curious about this game because I played the shit out of it on Game Boy, and it's one of my favorite Game Boy games.
I've played this game. What the fuck? There's a manual for Star Wars Lego Star.
What?
Wait, no, that's an
Okay.
advertisement. Okay, my bad.
Phew.
It was sitting on top like this. I was like, oh, who did that? Tony Hawk
Game.
Project 8. I have never played this one. Dude, kind of gave up on Tony Hawk after. I think
Underground.
think-
Underground was the only one I really liked. Like I played American Wasteland,
I
but
think when American Wasteland came out, I think I tried it, but I don't remember it.
American Wasteland was good. But
This one, I think this one was like,
Underground was peak.
as far as I know, I think this one took a real serious take on like Tony Hawk shit. 2002 FIFA World Cup. What the fuck is up with this? This looks like a bootleg because it's in the middle of the other two, and the other two were all like, that's obviously a sports game. This is called Evergrace, and this looks like a, what the fuck is this? Spider-Man 2. This was like my first GameCube game I ever owned, and I still have my original copy.
Damn.
Yeah, this was peak, like how all Spider-Man games are now in the open world. This is where it started. That was all his shit.
Got all them games for $40. So I think I did pretty solid as long as 2 or 3 of the high dollar games work. It's 55 games.
55 games.
Yep.
Well, that was a big old stack of shitty shit and some decent, some potentially good shit. We'll see you next time, and always remember to fuck off.